Welcome everyone to today's video, and as you can see today I'm actually going to lead a short guided meditative practice which builds on the talks that I've given so far this month in relation to the theme of vairagya, which means detachment. So we're going to use a little bit of breathing, we're going to use a little bit of chanting, and we're going to use the focus of our minds to see if we can bring our attention inwards and gradually let go of the distractions around us, but at the same time anchor into the space in our hearts that is calm and stable and peaceful. So all you'll need is maybe a mat and a block, or a mat and a cushion, or you can sit in a chair. So just take a moment to find a spot where you can practice without being in a place where you might be disturbed, if that's possible. And then slowly come to a seated position. And then bring the backs of the hands to rest gently on the thighs or the knees. Maybe just allow your eyes to close. And just start to drop your attention inwards into the body. And as you do so, see if you can allow your spine to gently lengthen with the crown of the head reaching tall towards the sky. The shoulders relax down and the rest of the body nice and easy and relaxed. And slowly start to turn your attention inwards. So notice that in any given moment of time there may be thoughts moving through your mind. There may be distractions or potential distractions around you in the form of sound. But just see if you can choose for the next few minutes just to place your attention inwards, detaching from those potential distractions around us, and slowly beginning to tune into and notice the sensations that are arising in the body at this moment of time. As you do that, perhaps moving a little bit deeper, just begin to notice the flow of your breath, keeping the breath natural at this point of time. And just seeing if gradually, moment by moment, you can become more and more inwardly focused on the movement of the breath, and practice gently letting go of distracting thoughts that may arise from time to time as we focus on this gentle, natural breath. We're going to begin by just taking a few rounds of a long, slow, conscious breathing or conscious breaths. So bringing your attention onto the breath, slowly start to inhale through the nose, allowing the chest and the belly and the side of the ribs to expand outwards as you breathe into a pause. And then slowly breathe out through the nose, allowing the chest and the belly and the side of the ribs to soften and release back towards your center. And then just continue breathing in this way, your own pace, so long, slow inhalations leading to a gentle pause at the top of the inhale, and long, slow, meandering exhales leading to a gentle pause at the end of the exhale cycle. Continue breathing in this way. Continue detaching from anything around you that may draw you outwards or out of the practice. And continue to anchor into the breath, essentially allowing yourself to absorb as fully and as completely as you can in the breath in this way at this moment of time. 2 more breaths in this way. And then at the end of that breath, just return to natural breathing. Allow the eyes to remain closed. Just continue to observe your inner state, your inner space. And we're just going to start to introduce the chanting now. So the syllable that we're going to use is the syllable ma. And when we chant it, it sounds like this. Ma. And the invocation or the connection of the chant to meaning is that we are chanting Ma as an invocation or a call to the part of ourselves which is stable and peaceful and nourishing and benevolent. So each time we chant, we want to envision that right at our very center, there is this energy of compassion, this energy of nourishment, this energy of peace. So we're just going to start sitting in this position with the eyes closed, and we're going to chant 6 times, inhaling slowly and chanting slowly. And then at the end, we'll just sit quietly for a moment or two. So let's inhale and chant. Ma. Inhale. Ma. Inhale. Ma. Ma. Twice more. Inhale. Ma. Ma. And just sit quietly for a moment or two, absorbed in the energy of the chant. Continue to allow your mind and your awareness to rest within, to connect to your inner experience. And then gently place one hand on the center of the chest. And if you like, you can just bow the head ever so slightly. We're going to do the same thing again, chanting 6 times, but this time really bringing all of our attention, if we can, to the heart space and to this energy of the Ma chant, to this divine presence in our heart space that is compassionate, that is benevolent, that is peaceful. So 6 times, inhale. Ma. Inhale. Ma. 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 Last one. Ma. Release the hand down, sit quietly for a moment or two. And if you can, almost as though there might be a magnet present in your heart space, imagine all of your awareness, all of your attention, all of your focus being drawn inwards into connection with this energy of Ma. And at the same time, feel yourself detaching from, peeling away from the distractions, the sounds, the movements, the transience of the world around. So that we end up sitting at our very center, anchoring into the heart space and allowing everything to center there, whether it be the breath, our experience of the body, the focus of our mind, so that we center and move deep within, almost taking a metaphorical step deeper within ourselves. Just perhaps beginning to notice that space within, when the mind clears for just a moment or two, is stable, is peaceful, is calm. But the only way to connect into that space is to practice this concept, this ancient concept of vairagya, of detachment, of letting go of our attachment to thought, attachment to the circumstances around us, so that we may experience our lives from the inside out. So that then when we reconnect to the things around us, we are deeply anchored in that space of peace, in that space of compassion, in that space of unchanging stability deep within. Let us finish our short practice today by bringing our hands together in front of the heart space. Just bringing the hands together in front of the heart space, almost as an offering, or honouring the sacred nature of the consciousness or the divine presence within our heart space, and setting a gentle intention to bring that connection, to bring that energy with us into the rest of the day, whatever we may be doing, and into our interactions with all other beings to the best of our ability. Let us offer gratitude for sharing this space together and for being in receipt of these ancient teachings. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.